Hi guys, it's Nikki Von Taylor. Same video, second shot. I was bitched at because of the way I was sitting in the last video, even though you couldn't see jack shit. But what the fuck ever, let's record it again. Yeah. So recently I found out that I have to go to the psychologist, and I am not a happy camper about that. I really am not. I really don't want to go. I mean, because I honestly don't know what to expect. I mean, I've gone through other forms of therapy and shit like that, but, you know, I don't know, going to a psychologist makes it, like, incredibly different, you know? And I don't know how many of you YouTube watchers out there, you know, are being forced to go to psychologists too, but I can imagine you're not happy either. So yeah, it was a pretty interesting, you know, event. There was pretty much like, I got called up and it was like, you, going to psychologist tomorrow, 1:15. And just, my mom just hung up and I was just like, huh? Wait, what the fuck just happened? So, shit happens. Yeah, and I think she's sending me because of the way I've been acting towards people recently. When, in all honesty, I mean, I've always been the sour towards people. She's just like, you know, you're being really angry at people and you're yelling at them too much and blah, 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 blah. And whatever. So I was like, okay. But then I realized that I've always been this bitter towards people. And it has been ever since I was really little because, you know, for the very simple reason that I'm considered alternative. So, you know, I've never really fit into anybody's standards. No. I never really fit into anybody's standards, so, you know, I've always been picked at and laughed at and made fun of for that very simple reason, and because of that, I've always been really bitchy towards people, in all honesty, and, you know, once it actually came to a point, I was just like, you know what, fuck you world, I don't care if you don't like what I do, but this is who I am, so you're just gonna have to suck it up and live with it. So, you know, I've never really understood what gives people that right to be like, well, you're a fucking weirdo, and you fail at life, or, you know, you're a threat to society, or, you know, you are a disgusting person of some form, just because we lead a different life. Who in the fuck gives them the honor to do that? Really, I mean, I think about it and I get really pissed because, you know, since I was very little, I was picked on and I was laughed at and I was called names and things like that. And, you know, it just wasn't really fair. I mean, it never really was because, you know, it just made me really hostile towards them. And, you know, I really wish I wasn't hostile sometimes, but people have forced me to be hostile with them just because of the way they treat me. I mean, I want to be nice to them, I really, really do, but they're such fucktards and ass cakes that I really don't think that with that ignorant attitude, I don't think they deserve my kindness. I know that sounds really vain and I'm sorry, but that's just the way it works. I mean, if you're not willing to, you know, give people chances regardless of what they look like, then I don't think, you know, you should talk to people at all. Oh, well, Nicole, you know, you're into anime, and oh, well, you know, you wear heavy eye makeup, and oh, you know, you have, like, these really weird art habits, blah, 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 blah. So what, dude? I mean, it's like, whatever. But, you know, it's no big deal. I mean, I've gotten used to it, and I guess that it has escalated to the point where I'm really hostile, supposedly. So I'm really hostile now, so I'm going to the psychologist for it. Honestly, I don't think I'm that hostile. Throw me, no. I don't think I'm that hostile. And I think that, you know, it's no big deal, but my mom sees it as, you know, I'm some sort of horrible, wretched child thing with severe attitude and psychological problems, but whatever. I was expecting her, you know, to be a little more understanding, but then again, I mean, she was freaking out about this, and she has always been freaking out about the fact that I'm so, you know, out there. So yeah, I don't know how my father's taken this, honestly. I've never really liked him, and I've never really gotten along with him. So I don't know how he's taken the fact that I'm going to a psychologist tomorrow. I should find out there. I think I'm just that. That's pretty much how I feel, you know, right now and stuff. So that's pretty much all I can do. So please feel free to leave me a comment or leave me a video response or whatever. So